One thing I actually thought of during the show last night is like, what if they actually brought in a diva to be sister? What the hell's her name?
Oh, Abigail, yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, that would be something. I mean, I don't know who you would bring in, but I mean, like, again, he keeps talking of his sister, so it's like, well, why not bring her in? Why not bring in someone to be that?
That's a good idea,
like that,
yeah.
I mean, that to me, that would grab all of my. Just my eyes would be glued. I'd just think, oh, okay, this is different. I like it.
Exactly. I feel like, that was something that a lot of people were talking about when he first arrived on the scene about 2 years ago, and he would bring him up all the time. And I know they did a promo where they said that she was dead, but, we're talking about Bray Wyatt here. He's crazy. Maybe he does not mean dead in the literal sense. So
maybe he just thinks that she's dead or something like that, or like maybe he's he's thinking that like maybe dead's like another word or something like that or whatever.
yeah, exactly. So maybe it's possible. Like, I feel like when that was being first discussed amongst fans and stuff about 2 years ago, people were thinking Paige, and I'm glad they didn't do that. I mean, I get
Lord, no.
the gothic thing, I get, but she was way too over in NXT. She's too much of a great wrestler to be shoehorned into that gimmick. If they're going to be doing that, then they got to find somebody who has not been exposed in NXT TV at all. Like, it can't be. I mean, Dana Brooke would be the worst possible choice, but like using her as an example, like, we already know who she is, and people recognize NXT. So if they were going to bring her in as Sister Abigail, it would make absolutely no sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
exactly. I mean, like, I'm just trying to think, I've never seen her wrestle. I'm not sure if she's wrestled in the match, but like, what about I'm sure that not a whole lot of people would like this idea, but what about that Zara girl or whatever the hell her name is?
Oh, the Rollins fiance or whatever her name is.
Yeah, the girl that had the thing with Rollins and his genitals were showing or whatever the deal was there. Yeah, her.
Yeah.
Just because, again, I have not seen her compete. I don't know if she ever has competed before, but I mean, like, the best guess for her is like, Wyatt's got tattoos, she's got tattoos. So I know it's really dumb logic, but hey, why not?
No, yeah, I'm thinking that too. I'm trying to think of other people that are in NXT or signed to developmental contracts that we have yet to see debut on TV. And the only reason I know of her was from that whole fiasco, and I can't think of anyone else right now. I'm sure there are a bunch of no-namers, but that could be the best possible guess for right now if they were going to do it in the near future. And the thing is that even if she's not, polished in the ring, she wouldn't have to wrestle. Like, Lana's been on TV for the last year or two now, and she has never wrestled a match at all. The most physical she's gotten is slapping people, and that's it. And I'm sure, I don't know how good she is in the ring, but this Zahara girl, whatever her name is, if she's not good in the ring and they want to have her wrestle a match eventually in the 2 years that she's serving as Sister Abigail or a manager for Wyatt or whatever else is going on, she can continue to improve in the ring and developmental, not NXT TV, but, just kind of behind the scenes and stuff. But I like it. I feel like, yeah, like I said before, I feel like the character is missing something. So if they were to go with something like that, a Sister Abigail, and Wyatt in interviews in the past, I've seen interviews of his where people have asked him, like, are we ever going to see Sister Abigail on TV? And he didn't say that she was dead. He might have, I'm not sure, but he kind of dances around the question where he doesn't say yes or no, because I'm sure he's leaving that door open if they want to go that route, storyline wise. So it's anyone's guess, but I would love to see something like that kind of come to fruition. Maybe not in the very near future, like the next month or so, but at some point, maybe even later on this year, it would certainly add to or help Wyatt get back to that point where he was, had that mystique about his character.